for any parent that they have children, first thing you think is, how is somebody going to respond to losing a child? And so first thing, Billy called, and when they called me on, Tim Meade called me on Aidenhart, probably about 5 in the morning, and the same feeling. You can't believe it, and you keep thinking someone is there, and they're not there. But the team is such a family, and when you take a piece out away from the family, there's always a hole, and the players have a special bond when they lose one of their players that they've been so comfortable with for all these years. So when we look at it as an organization, I had to let my wife know, who's known, Tyler also, because he's always been such a gentleman walking up to say hello. So, from the ownership side, it's family. And all our fans feel the same way. So the outpouring, what we've seen is, people from everywhere, texting, calling, sending wishes. And so I feel so sad for the family. And, like I said, everybody's just been, trying to rally around and be as supportive to Tyler's family and to the Angels, and that's where we are today.
A couple more guys.
For any guys, what is the plan in terms of how to honor Tyler moving forward? I know there was a lot done 10 years ago.
We're doing similar stuff that we did in '09 when Nick passed away. Similar to Brad, I went through that with Nick in '09, and like I say, there's not a playbook, but there's a lot of similar things that you do to try to honor him. You're never going to honor him enough. The way we'll honor him most is just, watching these guys play. And, as far as the stadium, just typical with patch and all that. But honoring him so much more with our thoughts and our hearts is the most important thing.
For those of you guys up there, if you guys did address the players, I was just kind of wondering if you could share what your message to the players was.
With all due respect, Dylan, anything that's said to the players is between us. Like we've talked about, it's family, so that's a family conversation.
Obviously, the baseball world, beyond just the Angels, has expressed a lot of feelings for this. What has that support meant to you guys to come from the other 29 teams?
Yeah, I personally heard from a lot of GMs and players that have played here in the past, and then seeing, through some social media channels, people reaching out. It just kind of drives home an earlier answer I gave. This kid's reach was pretty vast. It wasn't just for the other guys like him. It was for people that just came into contact with him. So it just validates everything we thought about Tyler. I would say that, his mom and his upbringing, it shows. This kid's good stock.
There's so many people, Jeff, still in the league, that Tyler touched pitching coach for the Diamondbacks, Mike Butcher. Socia reached out. Tony Riggins with MLB. Eddie Baines, a scout for the Red Sox. There's, he was drafted in '09, so he's been there since 10 years. I know Patrick Corbin's pitching tonight in Washington, and they were close friends. So it goes deep. Baseball and sports is a close knit group, and everybody we've had an outpouring of calls and texts from various people.
Brad, how difficult of a task does this feel that you have? Given that you're obviously grieving yourself, yet you're the guy that's in charge here, and your job is to lead this group of players.
Yeah, we're kind of all in the same boat on this one. We all feel tremendous loss. We understand that life has to go on and the baseball season has to go on, and it'll move forward at different paces for different guys. But this is just a reminder that professional athlete or not, we're all human, and it can strike us the same. So these guys will get ready to play. They'll be ready to play, but it'll be with heavy hearts, and it'll be with heavy hearts probably for a while. But as far as wearing the manager hat, I'm just wearing a hat right now. I'm just wearing an Angel hat.
One more. Let's take one more. You good? Thank you, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you.